Hey friends, and welcome back to Happy Heart Gardens. We are coming into early August, so it is time to sort of transition things over into what I like to call second summer garden. So down here in South Alabama, Zone 9A, I have a really long growing season, and I like to kind of break it down into like 2 summer gardens. So once we get into July, August, September, it's extremely hot. We're talking 90s plus, hundreds, 115 with humidity, just really intense heat and intense sun all the way down here on the Gulf Coast. So not many things are happy at those temperatures. So today I'll be taking out some things like the cucumbers, the zucchinis, things like that. They're struggling, but they haven't really produced in the last couple weeks, so it's time to put them out of their misery and plant something else that will be happy. So what do you plant in all of this crazy heat? Well, a few things thrive. Things like cowpeas, black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas are just a variety of cowpeas. There's a ton of varieties of cowpeas, vining ones, bush ones, semi-vining, all different varieties. And they also make a great cover crop, even if you don't want to eat them. Buckwheat is also great. This is a cover crop, but will make pretty flowers for pollinators. Doesn't mind the summer heat and will grow in a short amount of time. And then the last thing I'm going to put in on a couple of the trellises, or I think I have one trellis that I can put something, are some honey nuts. So some of your winter squashes will also take the heat. So we're going to see. I don't know. It's super hot, but I'm going to plant these guys out and see what happens, because you don't know if you don't try, right? So first thing we got to do is get in and clean up some of these trellises. So let's get at it. Surprisingly, these cucumbers are still kind of hanging on and flowering, but the plants overall, you can see here, just aren't looking great. And I'm leaving town to head back to Pennsylvania for a few weeks, so there won't be anybody to harvest. And we've had these guys going since March, so it's okay. We've gotten plenty off of them. It's time for something new. And some things that are thriving in this heat as well are things like sweet potatoes, what I have vining here, along with some lima beans. You can see they don't mind the heat. So I have sweet potatoes on a couple trellises here, along with a winter squash and a blackberry that's fruiting again for the second time. And then my peppers should mostly be okay in the heat. I've gone ahead and mulched them really well. And then the few peppers that are in here, I'm gonna go ahead and mulch this bed again as well too, because I originally mulched in March, but as you can see, that started to break down, so they would benefit from some fresh mulch. And then the other beds, zinnias, they can handle it. The basils, they don't mind. Of course, they'll flower, but that's okay. The pollinators are happy with that. And I think the only other things we have left are cowpeas, more limas, which are flowering and looking gorgeous. Look at these guys. So many limas coming. So excited for that. This is Jackson Wonder from Sow Right Seeds. And the zucchini, like I said, he's coming out. I gave him a chance and he just hasn't fruited. What else do we have? This is cowpeas and okra. These guys have been in here a little while. I don't know why something's happening. These are about ready for harvest. I don't know if that okra doesn't look good there, but you know what? Sometimes plants are weird. And the sun golds are hanging on. So we're gonna let them go too, along with this other lima bean. And of course the peanuts. They love the heat. Great summer cover crop peanuts. And since this turned into an impromptu tour over here in this bed, this is a crazy mix. I'm just going to see what happens of sunflowers, cowpeas, and buckwheat. So I'm hoping I come back from Pennsylvania and this is just green with something. It was some older seeds, so I really overseeded. So we'll see what happens. And whenever I take out plants in the garden, I'll always just come in and cut them right here at the base of the plant at soil level. You want to keep those roots in the garden because that's just going to really help feed that microbial life that's in there and provide nutrition to your soil and build up your soil structure. So I'm gonna come through now and plant sunflowers and cowpeas where there's some empty spots here, more so here around this giant basil. And then over here in front of the Jackson Wonder Llama beans, I'm gonna throw in a little buckwheat, just because it's a super fun summer cover crop. Do be careful though, if you let it go to seed stage, it will easily reseed itself if that's not something that you want. So gonna get those all planted and then just throw down some more straw mulch in the spots that need it, that are looking kind of skinny. I'm probably gonna put some cowpeas in these grow bags that are empty, because I don't like to leave anything empty over the heat of summer, or at least I'll just throw some mulch on them. So yeah, things are looking pretty good, honestly. Excited to see what it looks like when we get back from Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and be sure to give this a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. And next up, we'll be heading to Pennsylvania to see what the heck's going on in the garden there. Happy growing!